Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where we are currently working on this war here, and we'll have this done fairly soon. But first we have a civil war going on here. Who is angry about this? These guys all have incredibly low amounts of political power. Okay. This guy is reasonably loyal. I don't know that this is accurate. Let's give it a month tick. Maybe that works like Crusader Kings. Let's give it a moment here. So we're walking up to fight these guys here. That'll be perfect. We're very happy to catch that. No doubt about it. And on this month tick, I want to make sure... Do we stack wipe this? No, we don't. Okay, that's fine. We're going to cap this back. That's okay for the moment. I want these guys to come down to here and grab that real quick. So the month tick has happened, and now we're still seeing the civil war brewing up here. So who is actually having a high enough power base to do this? Two. I have no idea who's actually causing this. None of these have a high enough power base to do anything. Okay. What 27.66% of the total power base is disloyal? That's interesting. I guess we would just bribe this guy and call it good? Maybe this power base isn't correctly calculated or something. I'm not sure what's going on with that one. That's interesting. Regardless, it doesn't really matter. We'll just make sure that the Civil War isn't going to happen. We'll take back this territory, and we'll head up over here. Now, this is still a thing. These guys are going to head here and then come up into here like this. And that's the way that that's going to go. These should be auto-capping, right? Oh, it's because of this location? No, they are auto-capping now. These were standing and retreating here. Gotcha. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, so we're going to cap here. That'll get us kicking war score back. That's great. And we are currently there. Yep, that seems okay. So we've got this. I want to head up here and catch this force if we can. I want to take out what little forces we can over here. We'll see how that ends up going. Are we better off attacking them here? Probably. Wait, there's no connection here. We're probably better off going this way then. Yeah, that's reasonably fine for now. So here we are at 31 war score, and that war score is going to increase a lot. Unfortunately, it's going to... Oh, these guys are going to be rude. Okay, yeah, this guy is an actual problem. So who is that? It was one of our war leaders. Is it you? It might be. It is. Okay, so I don't know why he wasn't showing up in the disloyal characters list, but he was the problem. Okay, that sounds good. We can definitely handle that. So we're going to head down over this direction. Once we hit our roads down here, we'll start moving a lot faster. The lack of roads in this region is definitely harming us. But we'll come up over this direction and look to do battle over here as soon as we can. Now, we've got 254 gold right now. I would like to check over in Barus. This is maxed out still. Okay. In Panay, this is maxed out. In Lemuri, maxed. Okay, maxed here, maxed, not maxed in Patani, actually. We'll definitely build there. And then in these three slave cities up here, we're good. And here, we do need an additional tax office, so we'll get that going. There are no cities up over this way. That is understood. We've got these three cities here that we haven't really started developing. And then we've got this city here, which is kind of all over the place right now. I'm not 100% certain how we want to handle that yet. We're at 200% research efficiency, so we'll probably just decide that after the war. Let's bring these guys up and hope that we manage to get here in time to catch them, but I don't think we will. These guys are heading this way rather than down here. Okay, that's much better for us. I'm very pleased about that. So we're going to need to handle these guys in the back line over here, no doubt about that one. But let's just make our way in here, and let's see what we can see. They're right here. Can we catch them if we go right now? We might be able to. I would very much like to catch these units here. I think we might catch some of them. They're actually going to fight us here. Okay. We'll do it. I'm going to start retreating here so we don't have an active siege. This seems fine. Yeah, I don't know why it said it was unclear who was going to win this. This is completely okay. We're just obliterating them at this moment. We did lose our leader here, which is, you know, not necessarily the greatest thing in the world, but we're going to start chasing down some of these units. Okay, these guys are retreating southward. I'm hoping that they're retreating here and then going to go north. But we're going to come back over here for the time being. Yeah, they're going north. That is perfect. That's exactly what I want them to do. Now, we do need to get a new leader here. So that, of course, means we need to go to our legions and add a new guy. This guy's the most skilled. He's 43 loyalty. He's going to drop loyalty when we give him command of this. 49. Actually, he went up. Okay, cool. So that seems reasonably fine. We're about to hit our road network here, and that will allow us to catch this unit much more easily. So in we go. We don't actually have a road here, but we're going to use the road to come up here very, very quickly once we arrive. However, they're going to cap this. That's fine. They are destroying some of our pops by doing this. Keep that in mind. So that's not necessarily great, right? We're going to walk up over this way for now. We catch this, no problem. We stack wiped them. Beautiful. Legal chicanery. Do we want to get gold or stability here? I feel like gold is more valuable at this moment. So that seems okay. So we're at 35 war score right now. Do we have ticking? We do. That's noted. We're going to bring these guys up to here, where we're going to uncap that. And then the question is, where were the capitals here? I think it was here and, like, here or something. They're not showing up, or I'm blind. One or the other. We'll find out. Okay, so that's reasonably fine for now. We're heading northward up over here. These guys are going to need to get some resupply, and their supply situation is not phenomenal at this moment. But we'll cap back this state. And then the question is, where was this one? I think it was here. We do need a new tax guy here, and that would be actually Scorned Family. Yeah, we'll go with you. That does create us a potential civil war due to Kejang Si. That is this guy. He's very rude indeed. We could remove him as a rival. That would be a helpful thing. And then beyond that, we just want to bribe him. Okay, so that seems fine for the moment. Now, we're going to get attacked up over here, and we have low amounts of food at this moment. The question is, are we going to win this due to superior troops? Yes, I think. Our troop count is not great. And this is getting a little bit dicey over here because of it. Oh, we can now see these capitals. Okay, perfect. It was the two I thought it was. We'll continue to fight this. We've got the manpower to replenish this, and we would love to take this area over. So we'll see how that ends up going. We're just lacking the manpower to finish this off easily, but they don't have morale. Okay, we won it, and they're retreating. So it's going to take us some time to get this area taken back over, right? So we need to get this taken over, and we need to sit somewhere where we're not going to take too much attrition. Supply limit here is 13, which is not great, but it is the best in the area. So that'll be fine for now, and we're taking this back. That looks good. Let's just head up over here. We're at 55 war score right now. Our civic advances do advance, and we want to head into religious here. Now, we were making our way down towards 0 here. Indeed, we were. The other option, of course, is we can go down towards formulaic worship and get that conversion speed, which would be huge. And I'm going to do that. I feel like that's more valuable for us at this moment. So these guys are going to be replenishing their troop count for right now. So we could go into, like, unit reorg, but they would have to be in territory owner of ours. Okay. Well, they are going to reinforce. How many are going to reach the armies this month? Only 475. That's not actually all that much. So that's noted. We've got this army up to take care of these lads. And once we get this under control, we can move this army in and replenish from here. They're actually going to fight us here. This is a very bad call on their part. I don't know why they thought this was a good idea. This is a terrible idea. So they're just probably going to get stack wiped there. Actually, they didn't get stack wiped. They are retreating. But to where is the question? They're going this way? Are they going to retreat like up here? If they do, they'll get blocked by this fort, and it doesn't matter. So we're at 23 from ticking right now. I believe that caps at 25. So that is definitely something to consider. And these guys need to make their way up because I don't want to advance with these forces in the situation that they're in. That's for sure. We have 504 gold right now. That gold will go away very quickly once we get this done. And yeah, peace will be imminent eventually, but we definitely want to take more territory here. I would like to take at least all of this that we have occupied, and let's actually just see if they would accept that. So we would need to take Moon, we would need to take Ban, we would need to take Lam Ap, and we would need to take Juzhen. There's actually another one here. Where is it? Renan. They would actually accept this. Do we want to go any further than this? The answer is no. This is what I want to take. Cool. So that'll be fine for now. I'll put these guys up over here. We're going to need to start building some roads. So let's move back over here. This will be fine for now. So we now control Moon, and we can definitely take that. And we can do making gains as well. Up to 15 pops getting assimilated. That looks good. We can consolidate Ban as well. So that will give us population output there for a while. That's not the biggest of deals. We're going to need to colonize these areas down over here, of course, and that will take some time. It's not worth upsetting the balance just yet. Okay, so we lack a governor up over this way, and there is a Scorn family. We'll put this guy in. That seems reasonably okay. And then we need somebody here. That's a Scorn family as well? Sure. Okay, so we're going to do some road construction here for sure. First things first, I'm going to put these guys onto build road, and we're going to do something like this. I want a triangle structure kind of like that, but I want this to be connected over kind of like that. Then we're going to head all the way down this coast, and that's going to take some time. So that's what we'll do there. Now these guys, well, first off, we probably no longer need this fort, or this fort, or this fort. Next, what I want to do is I want to check for mines. We can build 2. And farming settlements. We can build 1. That seems good for the moment. Who's angry now? Kejangsi again? Okay. This jerk. We'll give him free hands. He's in poor health. Eventually, he'll give up on that, I'm sure. Okay, I actually want to move into Haoyang here. That'll be good. Well, really, we're going to have to build a lot of road over here. Yeah, I'm just looking at the way this is laid out. Okay. Yeah, that's going to take some time. So let's get in position over this way. We'll put them here. And then we'll get started on these roads. So, as soon as they arrive here, we're going to go into road build. Any moment now. There we go. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to tell them to build a road like this. Then I want them to build a road all the way up here. And then that's going to connect in kind of like that. Then they're going to backtrack. And they're going to build a triangle road like that. This road should connect down over here. We're not going to go any further than that right now. But then this should come around something kind of like this. We can connect it up here. And then that should also connect here like that. Then this road can come down over like so. We're going to want some additional road in this region once we get these colonizations finished. But for now, that will do. Okay. So we can pick a character focus here. Do we want to go like oratory focus and go for something in here? Or zeal focus, maybe. I'm wondering about a free province investment. That's interesting. I'm wondering about potentially pop conversion speed. So let's just start going down the zeal tree now, because pop conversion would be very good. So I do want to go into our administration here. We're going to go into our provinces and sort by percentage of religiously integrated pops. So this is currently absolutely fine to put on acquisition of wealth. Then I want to go down through here. Anything below 80, I want to put on religious conversion. And yes, you can automatic trade. So religious conversion, anything below 80%. So this is going to be a fair amount of areas here that are going to be on religious conversion. No doubt about that, but we need to get this done. I'm going to do it here too, even though that's probably going to cause Benar to rebel eventually. That's understood. I want to put all of this on religious conversion for now. We're not able to change that one, I guess. This one here. He's not loyal enough. Okay, he's very unloyal. Why are you so unloyal, bud? Mostly just low faction approval? He's a Democrat. We have 0% Democrat support. Okay, yeah, that'll probably do it. We could try to make friends with him and see how that goes. It may or may not go poorly. Well, let's get going on that for now. That seems reasonably okay. We need to get these roads built and get this manpower replenished. That is kind of mission number 1 here. No, I don't want to declare war right now. Our men need not die to prove it. Everybody hates us now, of course, but the traditionalists are very upset about that. Everybody wanted a religious war. Well, Futan Shi just died, so that's a thing. We need a new martial researcher, which is going to be this guy. He's 1 skill less, but he is a Scorned family, so that should be reasonably okay. So that all looks good. It's going to take a fair amount of time to get all of this built. Only a tiger is sure to win him over. And yes, Benar is going to rebel eventually. They were pretty much always going to. And this shouldn't be that big of a deal, in theory. Hopefully we'll have our roads pretty much built by then. That's going to be in 22 months. Hopefully we'll at least have this road close to built by then. I don't know that we will, though. That's quite a ways to go. We'll publicly praise this guy and his deeds. Absolutely. That seems fine. And this is a settlement here. Did we capture any cities? This is a settlement. This is a settlement. This is a settlement. No, we didn't capture any cities. Okay, we're probably going to want to do some city promotion soon enough. Okay, so we did manage to become friends with this guy. So that's great. How loyal is he now? Well, he's at 17. He's honest, so we can't bribe him. We could give him free hands, which would bring him up high enough. And then we can change this over to religious conversion. Okay. We're very unpopular with the Senate. That's not necessarily the worst thing. We're going to have a new ruler fairly soon, so that's not the end of the world. Sounds good. So downward we go here. The question is, when are these guys going to rebel? 18 months is the answer. There is no way we're going to get this done. So, as a backup question, should we just hire these mercs and use them to take this back over? That's a definite maybe. Absolutely, that's a definite maybe. We need to get these roads built, of course, and this one in particular is going to take... Actually, I think they're going to take about the same amount of time as I look at this, because, I mean, this guy has to travel a lot further. There's some backtracking and using existing roads going on over here. We do get an innovation, and I absolutely want to take Household Gods. Found City cost modifier reduction sounds good, and that'll allow us to ban witchcraft, boosting our pop conversion speed, and then integrated culture happiness, and then pop conversion speed a flat and percentage gain, which is phenomenal. Extraordinarily pleased about that. So let's pop down over here and check through our cities. We could definitely build a library, but is there a reason to? The answer is no. So we're not going to do that in either of those locations, although they both can. That means we have more research headroom, and that is absolutely great. Checking in on these slave cities here, nothing to be done. In this slave city, nothing to be done. Okay, so that's not too shabby. I think we're doing very, very well here economically at this point. There is more economic gains to be had, to be sure. But let's get these roads built so that we can move our armies around. And we'll see about this rebellion. That's 14 months away at this point. Yeah, I don't think we'll be all the way down to here. We'll be kind of close, though. We'll see how that ends up going. Barbarians, indeed. So we're going to continue to push northward up here, but eventually what we really want is to start colonizing these areas. That is what we really want here. We're going to need a lot of culture over this way. No doubt about that. Hang on. Linyi is considered to be Austronesian in the culture group. We should do something about that. So this is an integrated culture, right? So we would want to... Let's see. Chaya is currently integrated. We do want to integrate Linyi. Where is this? It should be a fairly small one. 136 pops isn't that bad. So let's give them citizenship rights. Or maybe even noble rights. Let's go citizen rights. Okay, so that'll be fine. They are within our culture group. So that seems good. Yes, this is all fine. So that may allow us to do some colonization out here eventually, which would be great. We're going to go for Jenglot for the time being. I'm not planning on going to war for a little bit, if we can help it. We're going to have this rebellion in a year. So there is that. This civic advancer should be this guy. Seems okay. Cool. So we're progressing very, very nicely at this point. Yeah, this is still a long ways to go here. No doubt about that. Atlas map mode is hilarious. Yeah, we'll be in terrain map mode. This is my favorite map mode here, terrain, for sure. So we're going to head southward along the coast, getting all of that road built. We've currently got 11 months until this rebellion, and we've made a decent amount of progress. I'd say we're close to halfway there. Close. It's good enough for sure. So what I'm wondering right now is how long does it take to set up that cultural decision? Okay, we're about 20% of the way there. So once we get that done, will we be able to do any colonization? Maybe a little bit. Heavy on the little bit, I think. Slaves becoming freemen here. I don't feel like we really need this. I mean, it'll make the Linyi sad. But no, we're not going to do that. It'll delay things a little bit, but I don't think integrating them is the most important thing right now. We don't need it, like, tremendously badly. So I think it's absolutely fine on that front. It is, however, about time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to finish up our road build in our new conquests, and we're going to deal with this rebellion. We're going to, of course, continue to work on conversions where we can. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Atala, Ali Lee, Dark Horse, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12UK, Kintogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.